All right, good morning, gentlemen. Let's see if we get this one on the go. So, this morning, all right, just wait and see if someone jumps on. Right, there we go. All right, Ted Mundo. On the Blues, mate. Give us a thumbs up, Ted. Come on the Blues. Right, I'm going to get straight into it in case anyone watches this later on. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about just some food for the moment. So last night I posted a video about late night snacking and what I ate. Last night was a day where I didn't eat very much food. I didn't start eating till 5 p.m. I had a massive roast dinner, and then after that I made a load of ham and eggs and a bit of salad. It was quite a protein heavy day, and then just before going to bed at night time, I said I'd tell you if I did have anything more. I had a pint of full fat milk. So I'm waking up this morning and I'm feeling a little bit hungry. I don't normally eat till about 3, 4 p.m, right? 2, 3, 4, 5 p.m. even sometimes. But this morning it's now 10:27 a.m. and I'm starting getting into some food. I'm a little bit hungry today. Now, I'm not stressing about that. There's no rules of kind of like, oh shit, I normally start eating about kind of 2 or 3 o'clock, so I need to push this back and eat a little bit later. I feel a little bit hungry, so I'm going to eat now, all right? Now, my body is craving veg, right? So, you know, if we have a little look about what's going on, what I'm going to eat here, we got cabbage, onions, courgettes, and mushrooms. Cabbage, onions, courgettes, and mushrooms, and I'm going to have a couple of apples after that. I feel like vegetables. My body is craving vegetables. So it doesn't have to be that you have to go for a set that this is what you eat for breakfast every day. It must be this. I feel like vegetables. All right. So you know I'm gonna fire these on the go here. I'll just chuck those into the pan and grate this cooking stuff. Grate these cooking things, and I will eat these vegetables now. And it's likely then that nothing else is going to get eaten now until about probably 6 p.m, 6:30 p.m. tonight. I'm forcing myself today to not do any exercise. You know, I live on my own. It's sometimes quite challenging being on my own, and when there is time on my hands, you know, I'm trying to do a lot of work. But when I get crazy for it and the weather's excellent, I do exercise, and I exercise hard, and I exercise hard every day, and it gives me a rush. But today, I'm forcing myself not to do any exercise. And the body needs to repair. And this is what the body's craving, is just vegetables. So they're all going in the pan there, and they're just gonna cook with this. So I'm not gonna talk for too long today here on this, and just kind of get on to one kind of final tip for sort of summing this up a little bit. Is when you do start eating in the day. Now look, you know, this is based on, do you want to lose some body fat? And there it is, by the way. There it all is in the pan. All right, cabbage, courgettes, onions, and mushrooms. That's what I'm on. I'll just turn the heat down a little bit so it doesn't sizzle while I'm talking to you. When you do start eating in the day, first, assuming you want to lose some body fat, first question, ask yourself, am I hungry? Right? Now I'm not eating this because it's breakfast time. Excuse me, breakfast time. I've been up 4.5 hours. I'm eating this because I now feel hungry. All right. So that's the first question. Eat your breakfast, or eat your first meal of the day when you are hungry, not just because it's this time to eat, or because the other people in your house are eating food also. It doesn't mean that you are hungry and you need to eat. Ask your question, are you hungry? And if you are hungry, then eat. Then here it comes as the final major tip. This is the big one. Whatever it is you eat, first of all, make sure it's the right thing. Start your day off on the right food, okay? If you begin your day on shit, like cereal, cakes, a biscuit, a sugary coffee or something like that, there is far more likelihood like you are going to continue that theme throughout the day, all right? You know, how many times have you been for a pint after work or something? I'll just have the one, all right? I'll just have the one. And then the next thing you know, it's 3 in the morning, right? And you've carried on because once it gets in there, you keep going. Now, I'm going to eat this ton of vegetables now. There's no craving to come after it, right? This junky shit like breads and pastries and cereals and all those kind of things, it's engineered to make you go, I want more, you know, like Homer Simpson style, all right? So, eat if you are hungry, all right? Eat when you are hungry, not just because it's morning. And make sure that your very first choice is the right one. John, you know, yeah, you're making just a point there, like toast and peanut butter for you. Now, you're an animal, mate, you know. You train hardcore every day. You know, your body, I'm guessing, is craving that now because you are no doubt going to bang in a pretty tasty rowing session a little bit later on, and you need your fuel for those exercises. So yeah, that's kind of another thing worth what if you're always hungry, John? Well, you can look at the food choices that you're having, all right? If you eat lots of carbohydrate-based foods like toast and peanut butter, like I say, a lot of these breads, a lot of these sweet-tasting carbohydrate type foods, you know, high fat, high sugar, high. I don't know what type of peanut butter you've got. It's probably a decent one, but you're likely always hungry through the choice of foods that you'll be consuming. You know, they're engineered to make you want to go back for more. All right. Also, you know, with you, John, as well, saying what if you're always hungry? You have a phenomenal training volume. All right, so you've got to pack in a lot of calories in order to get through those. So that's possibly an answer. Ted, is it hunger or thirst? That's what I'm trying to do. Right, I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that. If you're asking me, are you hungry or are you thirsty? Kick off the day drinking then. You've been asleep all night, you know, maybe 8 or 9 hours, something like that, and you get up and just have like 2 or 3 coffees. It's not a major amount of liquid. I need to stir this. I made this mistake last time. Stay with me, don't leave. It's still good telly. Maybe, Ted, go and have a couple of pints of water, Ted. Go and have a couple of pints of water. Yeah, we'll go for it, John. John, why don't you try this then today? Yeah, eat a mammoth amount of veg. This is the thing I'm going to keep saying, gents. You know, if you do want to drop some body fat, right? Eat volumes of vegetables. All right, tons of them. This is going to give you some fibre. It's going to give you some bulk and make you less likely to snack on the other crap that you don't want. Right, okay, Ed. I think you've kind of answered that then. Yeah, that'll be it, guys. So that's what I'm kicking off with today. Eat when you are hungry. And try to, not just because everybody else in the house is eating food, eat when you are hungry, and try to get your first meal of the day as the right one, because then there is less chance of you snacking on. Cheers, John. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. Then there is less chance of you snacking on crap. Plus, here's a big one too, because we've all got mental health to think about these days here, particularly in these times of being locked down. Eating good, real food will make you feel better. It will make you feel happier, right? If you start eating crap, it's just spikes and lows, all right? And you just need more to get high again, right? You know, I've had a big problem with the processed food industry and the way that they are, the way they engineer things. For example, I'll leave you on this, right? Did you know that the Big Mac meal was created because McDonald's went to food scientists and said, what's the perfect hit? What was going to make our customers come back for more food? And the food scientists said to McDonald's, yeah, you need this much salt, this much fat, this much sugar, this much caffeine. Izzy wizzy, let's get busy, mix it all about, and the Big Mac meal was created. And that's the one that makes you go back for more. All right, I'm stirring it, stirring it. I'm gonna go eat it now. Right, gents, all right. Let's keep it going. Do us a favour, tell your mates about this page, yeah? Just, you know, spread the little bit. Yeah, Ted, trans fats, no, coconut oil in this pan. Tell your pals about this Team Men group. You know, let's see if we can help a bunch of guys out during this time. All right. Peace and love, gents. Catch up with you later on. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.